Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Layback Gamer, and we're back with another video. I'm not sure what it is, but it is bound to be, hopefully, a very exciting one. So yeah, we're back. And, well, you read the title, so you know exactly what we're going to be doing. So, if you like the video, leave a like. Maybe even consider subscribing if you really like the video. Ooh, that'd be very nice if you did. And, well, yeah, so go on, grab some food and a beverage, maybe not one that's that fancy, sit back, and enjoy the show.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's super, but I am human.
Technically, perhaps. But according to the many years I spent observing the average human in Honleith, I doubt it has much in common with them.
Oh,
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
My family was my father was the Terran of High Ever.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
Indeed. Can it imagine the horror? Oh. Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought.
Oh, I like shale.
It speaks.
It does. We don't have any questions. Well, we're still technically on the story arc here. We did have to help out Redcliffe, so that's kind of half of the story arc. And we have to help out go through the next port. How do you... Oh, never mind. Sorry. Haven't leveled you up yet. Hey, Wayne.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes.
You were just there.
Of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
That in the monster that you could be settling.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Wait, have we not done that? I thought we did this encounter already. I thought we did this. If one retains their humanity, they are not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
I thought we encountered that.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Thing I serve as protector.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Fair point. I'll keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Having power confines you.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
That's all right, Wayne. You're welcome among us. Oh yeah, also a little bit from Liliana too. Here's
Something I
some.
can help with?
Guess not just yet. We'll talk. We'll talk with her a lot more in a different point. In a different, a later episode. Hello, Pepper. How are you?
Oh, why you little...
Jump at the giant side of your own shadow again.
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit.
I know.
Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
We such a good puppers, you are.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
For a bloodthirsty war dog. You sure for a bloodthirsty war dog. You sure don't like you don't like eating people. If you had it and didn't know it, it was probably pretty tasty. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Here, would you like me to give you a ham bone? Give Alistair a ham bone. Here you go, buddy. Got a little lamb bone.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh, I'm not going to ask that first. I'm kind of curious.
Maybe, but that is not the point. The dirty mongrel can have this back, there, and tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady. Sorry, buddy.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Okay, now you're being a little harsh. I think you hurt its feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
He's such a good boy.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Good, he will fill her with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
And you just wave at that? No, I know. I know that's an irresponsible. I've been around mages long enough to know that the first one is not good. Go ahead. He's getting a little rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
I really don't want to. I take it back. I take it back. I take it all back. Not to worry, doggy. Let's just watch him.
You are a a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Like, yes, I am. Ground. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Going to take some time, you know. Good luck with that, then. Let's pet the dog. Pet her dog. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. My dog doesn't roll around on his back, but you are a good pupper. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, let's head out. We've had enough time here. Alright. Liliana? Aren't doing anything too bad. I should still take you. And the fearsome, bloodthirsty ward. Oh, no, hold on a second. Sorry, we can't take you.
Horse feathers.
Yes.
We'll take you three. Sorry, Wayne, you're gonna have to sit this one out. We're off to Denerim. Off to see Denerim, and hopefully we don't encounter anything along the way. We're off to see Denerim, and oh geez, we got encountering something. Alright, who are we killing?
Stop eating.
Someone's bring your own ambush for a change. I just realized, I'm using two characters who know absolutely nothing about combat. What the heck are you? Oh. Oh, let's even the odds a little bit. Okay, Liliana, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, you actually can't. Well, there you go, you may as well take that. Requires a lot of strength. Shadow belt. There you go. Oh yeah. Chop, chop, chop. Allow me to drink a poultice.
You forced our hand. Let's make
Yes.
this quick.
Oh jeez. I'm going over here. Somebody else. Nobody else focus fire around where I am. Okay, fine. You can take that one on. Where's that? Did you really die, Alistair? Did you really just die? Absolutely useless. Alistair. How do you comedically keep dying so often? Oh, now I'm going to die too. Unless I wake up from the stun. Nope. That's not good. Well, Liliana, I guess it's you and me. You and my dog. Oh dear. It's surprisingly for somebody with no armor, you're holding up pretty decent. Alright, you. Drink poultice. Charge. Grumpy Bandit. We need to deal with you. Ooh.
Right ahead.
You take that one. Dog. You take this one. Amazing how my two-level characters died, and now I'm... What are you doing? Dog! Kill that one! Go shred him! Shred him, boy! And immediately consume a poultice. You too.
Defend yourself. Is that all you've got? Come and get it.
Alright, how many enemies do we have left? Only a couple. I hope. Okay, I can't afford to lose you. I lose you, I'm basically dead.
Let's make this quick.
Why do we keep... Stop trying to focus. Stop trying to join everybody. Can I pickpocket you mid-combat? No, I can't. Uh-oh.
Make a preserve.
Dog. Shred him and be finished with this target already.
Oh, lovely.
Right. Charge. You keep focusing on you. On her. God, your stats are so bad!
While you can.
Oh, this is going... Oh, uh-oh.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Is this the last one? No, there's a couple more around the corner, but they might be out of range of us.
Maker's breath.
I hope so. Launch epic song, grants a bonus to attack. What does this one do? I see. Uh-oh. Left him alive.
I'll do it.
Two guys just standing right there. Alright, Doggo. Go shred this guy up.
Good to go.
Just back away from those two, and we might be able to get ourselves a chance to
I'm hurt.
get our guys up.
Help.
You're fine, Liliana. Okay, no, you're really not fine. Worry, we have a lot of pulses.
Let's make this
Alright, charge him.
quick. You force our hands.
Ooh, Liliana with the decapitation. Perfect. Go pick up Alistair. Get off the ground. I guess I have to deal with those two. Alright. I use the bow. I can use the bow. Great.
It's done.
Alright, let's do that. Red him. Trick a poultice. Charge. I told you to use a poultice. Alright. Ending shot.
Oh, lovely. Ready.
That one. Nice. That's good. Think we got the debuff on him.
Sometimes.
Alright, let me take that. Run, my boy, run! We can outrun everyone, because we're a dog. Be good doggo.
My bruises are all bruised now.
Now, I'm really disappointed with both of you veteran characters.
Right.
You're supposed to survive the combat, not die to it.
Right.
Take that for later. Bandit, bandit. There, we have the return path. Not to go on that path just yet.
I sense something drawing near. Trap! Trap!
A lot of bandit here.
As you wish.
You're so dead.
I never liked this part.
You were so dead.
Trap.
Ah. Thanks, Liliana. I walk right literally along the fence. It's like, oh, okay, easy there, easy there. Liliana's like, hi, can I help? Oh,
This should be easy enough.
he died. And I got hit, I didn't actually die. All this stuff. And it can't hurt. Alright. Alright, we appear to have everything. I can't go that way. Ah, very well then, game. Very well. Direction. Bandit. Just a single bandit. How unacceptable.
Let's get started.
Loot them all the way from over there. How amazing. Let's get out of here. Get those two a level up as soon as we get inside the city. Where it's safe and sound. Big void zone. Anyways, let's take a level up. Dexterity. I need strength, I think, in order to wield the crossbow. Ooh. We have Alistair working on this here. Suppose we can get you to work on this. Who knows? We might need you at some point. We're counting on that one, but you're not a lockpicker. You're an archer. Fire. Nope. Pressing fire. You. Good boy. Take a level up. In Constitution. And we'll get Dread Howl. Because you are a good boy. Oh. Oops. Except you are a good boy after all. I have a quest to tell them that her friends are dead, that her husband's dead yet.
Yes?
Sorry to tell you, but your husband's dead.
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Sorry, love. He's dead.
There is but one world, one life, one death. There is but one God, and he
You.
is our...
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanters Board?
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
The curator do.
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
So hard about that.
A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
Dang.
Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Balancing faith and reason is difficult, though.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste.
How many real relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism.
So many claims, so few truths.
You think the urn of sacred ashes is real?
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
Tell me about your job.
You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
Got to go farewell.
Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
I think we should be able to come back to her afterwards and ask her about, say, hey, I guess we actually did find it. Please, I'll take that, thank you. Anything new here?
Right away.
Doctor?
Deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that
It's
the
done.
sun always rises.
Thank you.
Without provocation to the least of his children, are breaded and accursed by the Maker.
Of course, the guy there. Skaldana's house here.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes, let's do that.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
You got it. In we go. I gotta mute for just a second here. I'm gonna get a little hot. I currently have a blanket on my back and I gotta get myself out of it. So I'm gonna be muted while we listen to a conversation with Galdana.
Right.
So enjoy.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Galdana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Almost done. But he's telling the truth. Listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
One sec. Almost done. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, jeez, it was getting hot. That's hardly Alistair's fault, is
And
it?
who in the Maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well, Dana, Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away,
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Galdana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
That didn't go as well as...
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
I also don't know what to say. I'm sorry it turned out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
We'll talk about this back at camp. Anyways, Liliana. Let's see, have I pickpocketed you yet? I don't actually remember who I pickpocketed. First off, nothing to steal. I think I pickpocketed a lot of you.
Dwarven crafts.
I already got you.
Dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Nothing to steal. Please, sir, I got nothing to steal.
Thanks for the help, you.
On my way.
You. Good at stealing, we could just steal right in front of them.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Thank you. I can't steal from you. Anyways, let's go ahead and just switch back over. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot why we were here. I completely forgot why we're here. We're here to help out, that we are. We're here to find a good brother. Yes, we are. Alright, go ahead and have a chat with the good man. Hello.
Yes. What are you doing here?
Looking for Brother Gentiva.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
I'd like to ask him about his research personally.
Research? Ah, you mean his search for Andraste's ashes?
Yes.
He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
You think he's in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
How do you know they disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either.
Are you so close? Why send... Are you so close with the knights? Why send you word?
I don't know. After what happened to Genitivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
I think I failed the cunning check there. Let's go after them. I need priority.
Don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
That is not your decision to make. I need to obtain the ashes, or he's going to die.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Callinhard. investigating something in that area.
Exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Just said... But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Hiding something by chance?
That's not true. I told you everything I know. Brother Genetivi told me about the inn, and that's all.
Us? Who's this us?
Us? I mean me. There is no us. Bah! Why do I keep up this charade? I gave you a chance to turn aside and forget you ever heard of Genetivi and the urn, but you persisted. Now it has come to this. Andraste, forgive me, I do this in your name.
Where are you going? Get back here. Sorry, Wellen. Ooh, you had a sapphire on you. I suppose this imposter wasn't the real one. Huh? Here we go. History of the Chantry. Go back here. If we actually look in the corner, the body of the real Wellen.
This should be easy enough.
Ooh, steel symbol of Andraste. Leanna would probably like that in Geneva's notes. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll down to here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Here you go.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm just a good person, that's all. I've already discovered that corpse.
As you wish.
Anything else I could do with it? Game keeps insisting I can interact with it. Yes.
Right. On it.
Alright. Quickly, Liliana, light a fire arrow and burn this establishment to the ground. We can't let anybody know that we know that someone was an imposter. It's good to know that even though we're not playing the game, we are still more than capable of beating the imposters. Ah, there's a thug in this room. Hello?
Find everything you need?
Very good.
Something I can help with?
Ah. What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Let's move on. Anyways, Liliana, could you?
I shall.
Wow. He has max level pickpocket. Is it dependent on anything? Able to mislead the poor mark. Even during combat, I could just steal him. As long as they're not too alert. I guess there's no stealing from you. Steal from. Alright, what have we received? Poultice? That's okay. First to plunder. Nope. The book. There's a named NPC in here. Hi.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Oh, I see. Hello.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Must keep moving now. Must keep moving. Good brother might actually be in danger. Well, who am I kidding? Nobody's in danger in this game. Nobody's in danger. The Darkspawn, they're taking their sweet time. They're still evacuating from the lower levels. Alright, anyways. We shall need to move out to change our part. Well, we're actually going to have to go to a different area. Hey, Commander Tarvish, can I talk to you about anything?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does...
Of course. Oh, right. I meant to go back to camp to quickly pick up, Oregon. I also meant to... yeah, I meant to bring her, too. I gotta mix up those potions. Pearl. Wide map. We'll do the quest later, but we can go to the village of Haven now, which is excellent. Get back to camp. If anybody wants to talk to me, talk to Alistair, make him feel happy again, because he's miserable. Severin, Alistair. My friend, how are you?
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
What changed about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You're a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
You wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
It was a joke?
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind.
Hive mind.
And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yeah, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. Well, there you have it.
I wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He'll be remembered, as will the others.
Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
And we can get his approval up to, like a strong approval.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Why'd you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
I thought we were friends here.
We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. how do you just tell someone that?
I guess I can understand that.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me liked you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
No, it doesn't sound stupid at all. After all, we are a lord. We were a lord's son at one point. So, I guess our character would probably, if through some backstory in childhood, would probably understand where he's coming from. At one point, not wanting it and not wanting, and think about the possibility of becoming Terran. Anyways, it doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Al-Eman is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's alright. Oh, I hope he's alright.
He'll be fine.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
+3.
Something on your mind?
Yes, come on. We gotta get this approval up. You... Okay, I guess we gotta... Have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
Should we just be blunt? Yeah, we'll just be blunt.
Oh, so that's what we're talking about. Well, if you really want to know, you tell me first.
Oh, I can choose which one I want. I know for the dwarven character, I went with option 3. I don't know. That's an interesting question. That's a super interesting question. I genuinely don't... Would our character have done that? I know our brother, well, he had a son who's now dead. Would we have? I don't think we were that... No, actually, I don't think we would. Well, we are a rogue character, so I think option 1 would be a potential. Since we could just, we're a rogue. A dashing rogue sneaks out of the house. Yeah. Yeah, I have. Oops.
And apparently you have no shame as well. Well, alright, I'll play along. I, myself, never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
Oh, I could. Oh, do yes. Oh boy, oh boy. No, I'm not that me. I wouldn't answer 2. Actually, let's just say that. Never had the opportunity.
Well, living in the Chantry is not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They raised me to be a gentleman. That's not so bad, is it?
No, not really, no.
I've no urge to rush into anything. We may not even survive what is to come, after all. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Okay, it's just a 1. That's okay.
Something on your mind?
And it's proof. That's alright.
Of course.
What was it like being with the others?
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, You probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about him. I mean, we still have a good 10 minutes left.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from Neanderthals. What was his name? Gregor. He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Actually, I think with my dwarf character, I did answer number 3.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly... Until...
I'm sorry, this must be hard on you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by, nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Actually, technically, it's not true. We're gonna go find him. But not yet, not right away. You have your memories of him.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
It's good to mourn about this stuff, Alistair.
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Go ahead, I don't mind.
Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
I do, actually. I think he might be an honorable person. Deep down.
Really? Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you.
I'm willing to give him a chance. Simple as that.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him. He's
Oh, nobody said anything about that.
What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
Opinion. I do respect him a bit.
The more I talk to him, the more reasonable he does seem. His philosophy is so strange. But it doesn't sound at all as vile as the Chantry describes it. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
In a way, we kind of are all killers.
I don't know if I like the sound of that. But I guess I take your meaning. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
It could be true. Who's to say it isn't?
Maybe you're right. It's not as if she could have known that we needed help so desperately after all. Yet, there she was. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
Well, to be fair, in the case of Liliana, and I guess Sten to a degree, they would die. They'd be dead by now. No chance to be able to recruit them. Although, I suppose... Oh, jeez. No, Liliana would actually still be alive. Wouldn't she? Has anybody ever played through the entire series and got to Inquisition and was Liliana still there? That's actually an interesting thought. I guess she wouldn't know anything about the hero of Ferelden, because they would never have met. Because the hero of Ferelden just never thought to go into the tavern. That's an interesting thought. I would actually. That's something I gotta go look up. I'm very curious to know. You two really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you?
How about I like her for her abilities to kill stuff?
Great. I am thrilled beyond words. Now, really, just tell me one thing. Is it true what the others say? Do you have a thing going with Morrigan? Tell me it's not true.
No, it really is not. It really isn't. I'm just helping her out with a problem because that's what we do here in the Grey Wardens. It's not true, trust me.
You are such a terrible liar. I am so disappointed. Well, it's your funeral. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
But I don't. Actually, funny thing, I had this come up in my Dwarven playthrough, except I was already romancing Liliana. I mean, seriously. It came up. And... yeah, it's... no, I don't... no. Alistair, dang you. Anyways.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
I think we already answered this. Will we need to start rebuilding the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What happens now that there's just the two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
I feel like we've asked these questions. Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
I might be wrong about this, but don't we pay Weishaupt Fortress a visit in Inquisition? I might be wrong. That might be a different fortress than I'm thinking of, but I thought we went to Weishaupt Fortress and besieged it because the Grey Wardens had fallen to demons. I'm not sure. I know Inquisition is a game that I do want to play for the channel again at some point, and also is Dragon Age 2. Hopefully in a build-up to Dragon Age, the 4th installment, which I'm pretty sure at this moment is still... is currently being worked on. It's pretty exciting to think about. Although that being said, it does mean that I need to get through this playthrough. Although I'm pretty sure that even with the with all the three downloadable contents that we have for the base game, we're pretty much about halfway through. Because we do have a big section coming up in Denerim. Once we gathered all the armies, we still have to gather the dwarves. Then after we settle the affair in Denerim and I guess officially recruit them to the army, it's a little bit of preparation work, and then that's it. We do the final battle. But of course, that's still a ways away because the final area... Oh, and we also still have to go to Haven and do the stuff there. But the stuff with the dwarves is going to take a long time. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, is easily probably a 6-parter, knowing my luck. Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
What about down south? Oh, wait, we can't really go south. To chase it. I got no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
Yes, got more questions.
Of course.
Could you teach others to become a Templar?
Others, yes. But not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
That, by the way, is how you unlock the Templar specialization. You have to get his approval high enough. But I think at this point, we've done Alistair's quest for him. So he might need a little more time, but he'll eventually be okay with you. I think we'll wrap up a little bit with Goldana, and then he'll be essentially a loyal follower, and that's going to be pretty key for an upcoming event. A couple things is what he said is going to eventually resurface a bit later. Let's see here.
And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one, take it easy.